Hey there, and welcome. So, if you're over 60 and you're trying to stay strong or even build muscle, you've probably had one word drilled into your head: protein. But what if I told you that's only half the battle? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a mineral that might just be the real secret to unlocking your strength. You hear it everywhere, right? From fitness gurus to the guys at the gym. Just eat more protein, lift some weights, and you're golden. And look, protein is obviously important. It's the building block. But thinking it works alone is like having a pile of bricks without a single drop of mortar. It's just not enough, especially as we get older. And there it is, the essential partner. The secret ingredient isn't more protein. It's protein working hand in hand with magnesium. You know, without enough magnesium in your system, all that check-in or all those protein shakes you're consuming, well, they can't really do their job. Your muscle building efforts can literally grind to a halt. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to start by smashing that protein myth. Then we'll get into exactly why magnesium is the missing piece of the puzzle. I'm going to show you 3 powerhouse foods that are way better than supplements, how to make them work together, and then, this is super important, we'll uncover 2 common things that might be totally sabotaging your results. Okay, so let's dig in. Why is magnesium this missing key? Well, here's the thing. As we age, our muscles kind of forget how to fully relax. They tend to stay tense. And for anyone over 60, this little fact makes magnesium not just a nice-to-have, but an absolute, non-negotiable must-have for muscle health. And this quote right here, it's everything. It's a simple chain reaction. Your muscles have to contract to do work, right? But to get stronger, they absolutely must relax afterward. Magnesium is literally the key that turns in the lock and allows that relaxation to happen. So no relaxation means no recovery. And you guessed it, no recovery means no growth. It is that simple. This is such a brilliant way to picture it. Think about a muscle that's low on magnesium. It's like a clenched fist that just can't quite open all the way. It stays tight and tense. And when it's like that, blood can't flow in properly to deliver nutrients and start repairs. But when you've got enough magnesium, that fist opens completely. The muscle fully relaxes, blood rushes in, and that's when the magic of recovery and growth can actually start. And this whole process is our #1 defense against a condition called sarcopenia. It's a fancy name, but it just means the age-related muscle loss we all face. It's a serious challenge for sure, but the really good news is that the right nutrition, getting this stuff right, is one of the most powerful tools we have to fight back. All right, let's talk solutions. Now, you might be thinking, easy, I'll just pop a magnesium pill, but hold on. The research is pretty clear that whole foods are way, way more effective. Why? Well, the magnesium is just more bioavailable. Your body can actually absorb it and use it better. Plus, it comes with a whole team of other nutrients that help it do its job. Let's look at the top 3. First on our list is something you probably already know and love: good old cooked spinach. It seems so simple, but what it does for your muscles is pretty extraordinary. Just look at that number. 1 single cup of cooked spinach gives you a whopping 157 milligrams of magnesium. To put that in perspective, for a senior, that's nearly 40% of your entire daily need. In 1 cup. That's incredible. But here's where it gets really cool. The magnesium in spinach is absorbed 1.5 times better than what you'd get from a typical supplement. And that's not all. It also brings folate, which helps your body actually use the protein you're eating, and potassium, which dials down inflammation. It's a total package deal. Okay, next up, powerhouse #2, pumpkin seeds. Don't underestimate these little guys. They are one of the most concentrated sources of minerals for your muscles that you can possibly find. And the payload here is just wow. A single ounce, that's just a small handful, delivers about 160 milligrams of magnesium. That is almost half of the daily need for a senior. That is an insane amount of nutrition in such a small package. And just like spinach, pumpkin seeds don't come to the party alone. They're loaded with zinc and phosphorus, which are critical for muscle repair. And we've got the data to prove it. One study showed that seniors eating pumpkin seeds every day increased their grip strength by 23%. That is a massive, real-world improvement. Our third and final powerhouse is the tiny chia seed, which has a pretty legendary history. You know, Aztec warriors used to rely on these for endurance and strength. And now, modern science is showing us exactly why they were so smart to do so. So 1 ounce of chia seeds gets you 95 milligrams of magnesium, which is almost a quarter of what a senior needs in a day. That's fantastic. But the real magic of chia seeds is in the other stuff that comes along for the ride.
What makes chia seeds so unique is their high content of omega-3 fatty acids. This combo actually improves how your muscle cells work on a fundamental level. And again, there's proof. A study found that seniors who ate chia seeds daily boosted their walking endurance by an amazing 19%.
Okay, so we've got these 3 incredible foods, but here's the secret to really taking this to the next level. Their true power isn't just eating them one at a time, it's about combining them to create a synergistic triple action system for your body. Think of them like a highly trained team. First, the spinach comes in and provides that magnesium for immediate muscle relaxation. Then, the pumpkin seeds step up, delivering minerals for sustained energy at the cellular level. And finally, the chia seeds come in to make sure your body absorbs all those nutrients as efficiently as possible. It's a full system approach to rebuilding muscle. So now you know what to add to your diet, but it's just as crucial to know what you need to avoid. Because believe me, all of this good work can be completely erased by a couple of very common culprits. Seriously, ask yourself this question. You could be doing everything right, eating the spinach, the pumpkin seeds, the whole shebang, but if you're also consuming these other items, you might be getting almost no benefit at all. And the scary part is, you might not even realize you're doing it. Saboteur number 1 is soda. And this chart just says it all. The phosphoric acid in soda is nasty as stuff. It doesn't just block magnesium, it actively rips it out of your body. One study found that people who drank a soda with a magnesium-rich meal only absorbed 45% of the mineral. You are literally flushing more than half of it away. The second saboteur is a little sneakier. It might be hiding right there in your breakfast bowl. High-sodium cereals. The problem here is different. All that extra sodium makes your kidneys work overtime, and when they do, they start flushing out essential minerals, including magnesium. So next time you're at the store, check the label. You really want to stay under 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. So really, the big takeaway today is this. Building strength isn't just about adding things to your diet, it's about subtracting things too. Your food has partners that help you, like spinach and pumpkin seeds, but it might also have these secret saboteurs working against you. The key to real progress is knowing for sure which is which.